how to feel amazing even when conditions are not in your favor. DONE. The reason a person can only feel good when conditions are favorable is because he does not know that he has another option. When a person can only feel good when wanted conditions are present and unwanted conditions are absent, he will be at the mercy of conditions. He will be focusing his efforts on getting rid of unwanted conditions, and he will be focusing his efforts on obtaining wanted conditions. He will not be aware that there is another easier option to feel good without having to adjust conditions. He does not have to adjust conditions. All he has to do is adjust his vibrations in order to feel good. Allow me to explain. Example 1. A person finds another person annoying or irritating or a threat. In this scenario, he can only feel good when this person is no longer around. His focus will be to ensure that this person is eliminated, or he ensures that he is no longer in contact with this person. Must he resort to killing this person before he can feel good? What if this person is a family member? Must he resort to physically remove himself from the presence of the person whom he finds annoying? What if this person is a member of his household? Example 2. A person can only feel good when he gets praise or compliments from another person. What if others withhold their praise or compliments that he wants in order to feel good? He will not be able to feel good at all. He will always be at the mercy of others. He will remove his presence from those who do not praise him, and he will insert his presence near those who praise him. Whether he feels good or not depends on factors that he does not control. When a person realizes that there is another way to feel good regardless of what is present, regardless of what is absent, he now has discovered another option. He is no longer at the mercy of conditions. He is no longer held captive by conditions. How can everyone feel good without conditions? To feel good without conditions, you have to understand happiness from a different angle. See happiness as a radio station, as a frequency. In every moment, you are either tuned into the happiness radio station or you are not tuned into the happiness radio station. When you have tuned yourself out of the happiness radio station, all you have to do is to adjust your tuner again. You do not have to adjust conditions by eliminating what is unwanted and by obtaining what is wanted. All you have to do is adjust your tuner. When you are in tune to the happiness radio station again, you will feel good again. How do you adjust your tuner? Let me explain. Before you were born, you were already tuned into the happiness radio station. After you were born, you are still tuned into the happiness radio station. It is only after you have been introduced to disempowering perspectives by the adults around you that you have learned to tune yourself out of the happiness radio station. The adults who have introduced you to disempowering perspectives are not to be blamed, as they themselves have been introduced to disempowering perspectives by the adults around them when they were young. What causes you to tune out of your happiness radio station? Your disempowering perspectives. Your disempowering perspective is your tuner that tunes you out of your happiness radio station. How do you tune in again when you have tuned out of your happiness radio station? When you no longer have the disempowering perspectives, you are back in tune again. You have made the wrong diagnosis when you attribute the presence of unwanted conditions as the reason for your unhappiness. You are unhappy because you are no longer in tune to your radio station. You are out of tune. You have made the wrong diagnosis when you attribute the absence of wanted conditions as the reason for your unhappiness. You are unhappy because you are no longer in tune to your radio station. You are out of tune. It is not about your conditions. It is about your vibrations. You are unhappy not because of your conditions. You are unhappy because there was a change in your vibrations. You are unhappy not because of your conditions. You are unhappy because there was a change in your frequency. You are unhappy not because of your conditions. You are unhappy because there was a change in your polarity. Before you were born, you are of positive polarity. After you were born, you are still of positive polarity. It is only after you were introduced to disempowering perspectives by the adults around you that you learn to tune yourself out of your positive polarity. When you no longer have disempowering perspectives, you tune into your positive polarity again. You are now in tune again. Happiness has nothing to do with conditions. When you are tuned to your happiness radio station, you are happy. When you are not tuned to your happiness radio station, you are unhappy, as you no longer have any reception to your happiness radio station. When you know where happiness is located, when you know where the frequency of happiness is, you truly can feel amazing even when conditions are not in your favor. Self-Mastery International. 2nd of April 2020, 0900 hours.